this weekend, and the most popular ones will have that sticker for Week 3's lineups. Good luck getting that third ring. And like always, locker codes. Enter these in the My Team Extras menu for a chance to add to your collection. Until next time, boo! And for more My Team news, here's Sasha discussing the $250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament.
Coming up in just... Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we've... Hey, Dave.
Hey, good evening, Kevin.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for San Antonio, DeRozan out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. Barnes kicks to Fox. Passes it to Bagley. Bogdanovich wide open. Off target from outside. And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
Now, here's Fox, following the miss by DeRozan. And Fox gets it to go.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Back to Aldridge, and stolen by Barnes. And now Sacramento on the break. Fox finds Barnes. Fox with it, picked up by Aldridge. Offensive rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Murray, the pass to Lyles. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
You know, they'll put the ball in DeRozan's hands and run the pick and roll all day long. He's phenomenal at getting good shots in that set.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. To the middle. Here's Bagley. The shot misses. Nice D from DeRozan.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Aldridge kicks to DeRozan. The pass to Murray. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
Now, here's Fox. From past the arc. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
That misses off the backboard. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
That is punched with conviction. DeRozan, after being in the league for 10 years, still big-time bounce.
Murray against Fox. Bagley the pass to Fox. Another miss by Fox. Spurs have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. DeRozan dishes to Aldridge. Spurs passing it around. Here's DeRozan, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles. Whitey's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And Bazemore kicks to Hield. They get it again. Outside, Joseph. Pass to Bazemore. On the wing, Hield. White covering. Just 3 to shoot. DeRozan brings the double team. Joseph has an open look. Kept alive by Sacramento. They shoot again. Pass to Bazemore. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Bazemore.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Craig, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite-level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Now here's Gay. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Rebound by Parker.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
So they take the lead.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Gay finds Pirtle. Now Mills. He's covered by Joseph. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, pushing the action on the screen and roll. Mills gets the space he needs to finish.
Hield outside. Bazemore on the wing. On the wing, Hield. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Spurs leading. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Jakob Poeltl. Bellinelli is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's White, and it's Walker in at the 2 guard. Back to White. Passes it to Gay. Outside, White. Now, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Oh, wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call, you know.
That
Kawhi's
is.
got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. It's Gay with the drive. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Holmes with it. He's picked up by Walker. Parker outside. On the wing, Hield. Offline with his 3. The Spurs have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And White slams it in.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Three-pointer, Hield. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over. And Jakob Poeltl, he's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick and roll action now too, Greg. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
Here's Parker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Well, you look at Parker. He's big, he's physical, but he's also quick on the drive. Defenders don't know what to do when he puts the ball on the floor.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Poeltl. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gay. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Walker. And Murray's subbed in for White. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Heel, and it's Fox in for Joseph.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
Sacramento again missing.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And Forbes kicks to Murray. The pass to Bellinelli. Back to Forbes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Murray. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And some changes here for the Spurs. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Bellinelli. And it's Mills in for Bryn Forbes. The Kings also at the sub. Bagley's checked in. Up top, Fox. Covered by Lyles. Fox passes to Bagley. Fox against DeRozan. The shot missing. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
You know, when DeRozan's attacking the way he likes to, puts the defense in a trick bag. I mean, nice job that time forcing the issue, which he does often.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Kings.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
And the Kings making a change here. Giles is checked in. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Fox. Here's Giles. Aldridge is covering. Pass to Fox. 6 to shoot. High post shot. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Bogdanovich passes to Fox. From the arc. Kings with the fresh shot clock. Back to Bagley. Bogdanovich with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Giles the pass to Bagley. And here's Bogdanovich for three. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. For three, Murray connects from three-point range. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you know, that part of Murray's game has to be there for him, and I know how hard he's worked to improve his three-point shooting. Good to see.
And some good.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead in the period. 3 points was as big. And that's...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bialica is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the 3.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Outside Aldridge. Double team on Aldridge. And stolen by Barnes. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
In the dunk pylon.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Rebound by Murray. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And another fast break for Sacramento. Here's Fox. Here's Bagley. And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The three-pointer, no good. And San Antonio shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Rosen dishes to Forbes. Aldridge, the pass to Lyles. Rebound by the Kings.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
That one falls. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in. Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh five on the floor. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Ken Bazemore comes in for Bielitz. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of four men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Pass to Holmes. The layup off target. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Bazemore against Bellinelli. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Walker dishes to Pirtle. And stolen by Barnes. Here's the break. Pirtle with the steal. White left side. And White slams it in.
Now that's big time hops right there. White bouncing off the floor like a pogo stick and just throwing it down.
Holmes, good. Holmes got his second bucket tonight.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Pirtle kicks to White. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I like Pirtle's ability to quickly move to the hoop after the screen. That, again, speaks to his mobility.
Bazemore with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Bazemore passes to Holmes. Bazemore against Gay. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Mills, he's checked in for Derek White. Sacramento also making some changes. Giles checked in for Barnes. Jabari Parker comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Joseph. Holmes against Bellinelli. That gives them the lead.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
They get it back. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles. Left side Walker. On the wing, Bellinelli. Passes it to Gay. Back to Walker. Gay outside. There's the triple. Doesn't go for it. Tie game in San Antonio. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. King and Aldridge are up front. Then it's Mills, then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. On the wing, DeRozan. And there's the pass to Forbes. 6 on the shot clock. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooter.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Sacramento.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Elisa finds Bagley. Mills with the steal. Jumps up and finished off by Gay.
Mills plays with such great energy, and his activity on the defensive end allows him to muck things up, and he can take that ball away if you're not careful.
Healed with it. Gay picks him up defensively. High post try. Giants. It's good on the putback.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Guys, it is not that complicated. When a shot goes up, hit and go get. That means hit your man and then go get the ball.
Here's DeRozan. Drops it in from 11 feet. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Down low, Aldridge, the pass to Mills. Gay kicks to DeRozan to the left side wing. Fox with the steal. And here we go with Giles running it up the court. Can't cash in from close range. And it's Mills with the ball for San Antonio. Back to DeRozan. Aldridge dishes to DeRozan. Mills passes to Gay. Here's Forbes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, that's what Forbes has to do now. He's got to be aggressive, force the defender into a tough spot, and be ready to handle that contact.
Trey Lyles checked in for San Antonio. DeJounte Murray comes in for Patty Mills. And then for Sacramento, Barnes is checked in for Giles. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Hield. Fox against DeRozan. Fox passes to Bagley. 4 on the clock. Elitza with the bucket.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Aldridge kicks to Forbes. DeRozan passes to Murray. Here is Forbes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And a miss there on the triple. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox to Bagley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
DeRozan bounce pass. Here's Lyles. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Pass to DeRozan. And here is Lyles. Back to DeRozan. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Bagley the pass to Barnes. And DeRozan sends it back.
Anytime DeRozan can come up for the block, gets the whole team energized.
Pass to Murray. Back to DeRozan. The dish now to Murray. Passes to DeRozan. Now Lyons. Murray outside. Fords the pass to Aldridge. Jacks up a three. He can't get that one to fall. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Here's Bogdanovich. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. The second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Here's Lyles. Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Bielitsa. Money!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Aldridge finds DeRozan. For three, Murray misses the trade.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, he got a foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Wide open look here for Murray. No good. And so it's Sacramento who scrape by with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
tournament, you have to participate in one of 4 game days. On these days, you'll have 4 hours to get as many wins as you can, and each win will add to your game score. Finish in the top 4 and you'll officially earn your spot. Our first game day is in the books, and I want to give a big
And David
Hey, Kevin. Last season.
There is a lot of character on that team. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. The Elita is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the small forward spot. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. Now here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
With that impressive wingspan, Brandon Ingram can sure make plays above the rim.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Favors inside. Working on Bagley. Back to Ingram. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range. Ingram's got 5.
Becoming consistent from beyond the arc, it's completely changed how you have to defend Ingram.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 5-point game. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Now here's Ingram. Marvin Bagley missing his last shot. Williamson, the pass to Holiday. Williamson looking it over. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
Ingram with the steal. Ball with it. Now guarded by Fox. Ball against Fox. Out to Ingram. Back to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Baseline try. And too long on the shot. Here's Barnes. Shoots over Ball. Barnes passes to Bagley. And he banks in the layup.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Ball against Bagley. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Bagley. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
So the Kings called timeout. They're first.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Joseph, the pass to Giles. Pass to Baseman. Inside. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles.
just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Hart. Outside for Jackson. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Parker with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
Pelicans leading by 3. And Redick, here we go. And it's good. 2 points. Joseph with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Hield. There's the 3. Rebounded by Hart. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And the pass to Melly. Outside Jackson. New Orleans moving it around. And Hart has it in the corner. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. Outside for Redick. Here's Hart. Back to Redick. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Hart, no good. Now here's Bazemore. He's guarded closely. Here's Parker. Off target at the rim.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And that does it for the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 5. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trouble.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Rashawn Holmes out there with Parker, and it's Bazemore at the 3 spot. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. The Kings trail by 5. Hield finds Holmes. The quick look, no good that time.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
It's tipped. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Offensive rebound. Goes back up, and it's good on the way up.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. And then for Sacramento, Bielitsa. He checks in for Jabari Parker. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Hield. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. Fox passes to Holmes. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Ball's checked in for Frank Jackson. The Kings shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Okafor gets the bucket.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Fox passes to Holmes. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Holmes got it all tied up now for Sacramento. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Pass to Williamson. Okafor with the ball. with the shot. Rebounded by Holmes. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Barnes. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Kings lead by 2.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
And Holiday kicks the ball. Ingram against Barnes. Ingram wide open with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Ingram's got 7.
Looking silky smooth there. I like watching Brandon Ingram use the mid-range area.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And Holmes throws it down.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Now here's Ingram. 7 points in the game. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Holiday against Fox. Bogdanovich passes to Fox. To the middle. Here's Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bagley's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings. .55 seconds left in the second quarter. Holiday, the pass to Melli. Ingram up top. He's covered by Bielitsa. And it's Ingram missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bielitsa with the bucket.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
And here's Ingram from the arc. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. It's a close game here in New Orleans. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Melli. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Bagley kicks to Hield. Outside, Joseph. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Pelicans on top, up 1.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half was all about Brandon Ingram. He had 12 points, 2 steals, and 1 rebound. And that does it for our halftime show.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Rashawn Holmes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. Bagley the pass to Fox. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Barnes can't get it to go. New Orleans in the lead. Williamson in the post. Defended by Bagley. Barnes against Ingram. Here's Favors. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the Sacramento Kings get called for the foul.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
You know, the shooting ability of Derek Favors combined with his size makes him a hard matchup for most defenses.
Outside for Bagley. Here's Fox. He can't get that one. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Jabari Parker's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. Ball feeling it out a bit. Holiday finds Ball. The kick out to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. From deep. The shot will not fall. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Ball, the pass to Okafor. Over Parker. On the wing, Holiday. All alone. And the Pelicans miss again.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And here is Williamson. To the inside. Parker with the steal. The drive by... Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Barnes taking flight there. Just a breathtaking player to watch with insane leaping ability.
Looking to end the run. Okafor. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Okafor's got 6 points.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Then for the Kings, Harry Giles is checked in for Bielitsa. Ken Bazemore comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Bazemore, covered by Hayes. Bazemore passes to Joseph. Back to Bazemore. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Right block shot. And it's off the back rim. No good. Sacramento leading by 7. Here's Parker. Count that one. Parker's got 4 points this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. New Orleans has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Jackson kicks to Hart. Back to Jackson. Here's Hart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside for Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the wide open shot from Reddick. Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the dunk by Parker.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Reddick against Hield. Beyond the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Bazemore on the wing. And then Hield with the dunk.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Left side Jackson to stop the run. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got 7 points. And so it's Sacramento going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the floor for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Buddy Hield is out there with Holmes, and it's Bagley in at the 5 spot. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now here's Favors. And Hart has it in the corner. Back to Favors. It's stolen by Bagley. It's 2-on-1. And here they go. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Hart the pass to Favors. Banked in off the glass. Favors got it back down to single digits for the Pelicans.
Man, that's a big dude. But Derek Favors shrugging off contact and helping his team.
Bagley kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Bagley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Derek Favors. No good on the free throw.
And one of the youngest rookies when he came into the NBA, Bagley reclassified in high school so he could get to college a year early.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. Then for the Kings, Bielitsa comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Barnes in for Hield. Holiday, the shot, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Bagley dishes to Fox. Bagley the pass to Fox. 2 points. That one goes. Fox has got his first bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Over to the wing. Williamson outside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And the length of Brandon Ingram is impressive. Nice job using it to grab the board.
Fox kicks to Bagley. Back to Fox. And Bielitsa has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Ball, the pass to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Rashawn Holmes.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Kings. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Ball. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. But they get it back. And that one goes long. Kings leading now by 9. 1:06 left to play here in the fourth. And the rejection by Favors.
What perfect timing on that play. Derek Favors, an outstanding shot blocker.
On defense, the Pelicans. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Fox finds Barnes.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Great position by Zion. It's what allows him to get offensive rebounds.
Outside, Fox. Dishes it to Barnes. Ball against Fox. Clock is at 3. Fires it up. Kept alive. Bagley. Barnes right side. He kicks to Fox. Down low. Ingram with the steal. From deep. So the Kings win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and Dave.
first game day, and he was joined by some special guests to break it all down. If you missed the first game day, don't worry. The second game day is just around the corner on November 21st. If you love my team and you love to compete, make sure you're in the Emerald tier. Then get out there and show us.
And the Kings preparing for this road contest as they get off the bus. The mighty Mississippi River carving its path through Memphis, Tennessee. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the center. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Now here's Bogdanovich. And here is Bielitsa out to the right wing. Fox passes to Bielitsa. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop. Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Morant outside. Passes it to Jackson. It's tipped. Here's Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Bagley with the block.
Almost 7 feet. Bagley has got the tools to be a great shot blocker.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now here's Morant. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Brooks misses.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Here's Jackson. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. 4 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. And Brooks is good for 3.
A huge part of Brooks' attack is that he understands how crucial it is that he continues to hit this shot. Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Jackson. Crafty move. That shot off. Ready by Bogdanovich. Right side, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for his shot. He enjoys getting it to the open teammate.
Now here's Morant for 3. Rebound by the Kings.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Well, their first miss after a perfect 4-for-4 start. Still, I really like the game plan they've come out with.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Fox gets it to go. And it's 6 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Brooks with it. Now guarded by Fox. Here's Valanciunas. Good work defensively by Fox.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And the shot goes in. Barnes has got 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Morant outside. The pass to Brooks. To halt the run, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He has 5.
Oh, what a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Left side, Bagley, and it's a defensive 3-second violation.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
The Kings making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Joseph against Clark. Parker right side. Stolen by Anderson. Lobbed up there for Clark. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Joseph. Shot by Hield, nobody around. The three-pointer no good. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
So good at keeping his balance. Anderson doesn't let aggressive defense get to him.
Snatched away. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Jones is running.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
It's not going to be easy, but they've come this far, and they're right here.
Giles kicks to Joseph. Here's Giles. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Jones for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Jones has got 5. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's Sacramento leading by just 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Parker out there with Holmes, and it's Bazemore at the 3, the small forward. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. With the floater, and Clark is right there. Clark's got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now here's Joseph. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bazemore gets the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Right wing. Parker against Anderson. Memphis moving that ball around. Clock at 6. Clark inside. He's covered by Bazemore. Gutterich can't get it to go. Joseph finds Bazemore. Here's Parker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Still possessing outstanding athleticism. Parker is good at using it to cause problems for the defense.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Then for the Kings, Barnes is checked in for Kent Bazemore. Bogdanovich comes in for Hield, and De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. Morant with a wide open look, and the 3 off target.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdan Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Morant against Fox. Outside for Jackson. Over Parker. Off the left rim and out.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings, and not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Marvin Bagley comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And Bielitsa in for Parker. Here's Bagley. Pass to Bielitsa. Outside Bogdanovich. Morant comes with the double team. And again the turnover by the Kings. Giles checked in for Harrison Barnes. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Back to Morant. Trying to get something going, and the three ball is good. Morant's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Bagley. Jackson against Fox. Lets it go from deep. And Winslow pulls it down. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Brooks finds Morant out to the wing. Brooks outside. His three-pointers off the mark. Sacramento leading by 4. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
This is Fox at his very best. He's so hard to stop when he's attacking with force.
Pass to Bagley. Back to Fox. Bogdanovich looking around. From about 19 feet. Tries again. To the paint. Here's Bagley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
It's such a large frame. Sometimes all you can do is foul Bagley when he's down low.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
Well, Jay, I see an agile, quick player off of the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a 3-level scorer.
And that one's good by Clark.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Now here's Hield. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Fires the 3. Giles controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Clark finds Anderson. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Well, it was a fast pace for Sacramento at the outset. They jumped out to a 6-0 lead as they strung together. And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Now, here's Bogdanovich following the miss by Ja Morant. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Left side, Jackson. In the corner, Winslow with it. No good with the triple.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Melton's checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Parker comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what really separates Morant, the intangibles. He has a great camaraderie with his teammates already.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick.
Now here's Bazemore. Back to Parker. Now here's Fox. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark comes in for Valanciunas, and it's Kyle Anderson in for Justice Winslow. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Parker passes to Holmes.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Kings have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. That free throw good from Holmes. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Gutterich is checked in, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Sacramento also making some changes. Fields checked in for Harrison Barnes, and Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And another miss by Memphis. Kings leading now by 13, and Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Kings. Giles checked in for Jabari Parker, and it's Barnes in for Kent Bazemore. Hield kicks to Giles. Inside. Holmes can't get it to go in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Melton, covered by Barnes. Clark. He can't hit that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And the Kings making a change here. Fox is checked in. A steal, and it's Memphis on the break. Jones finds Anderson. Sacramento grabs the miss. Fox has got 4 rebounds in this game. Hield the pass to Giles. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Fox with the steal. That's tipped. Passes it to Barnes. And now the Grizzlies fast break. And it's denied.
The concentration from Barnes on defense. He knows exactly when to attack the shot.
The pass to Gutterich. Jones, no one around him. And again, Memphis no good.
Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count him.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now here's Jones. He has 5. And Memphis with another turnover here. Brooks checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Bagley, he's checked in for the Kings. Bielitsa comes in for Barnes. Outside, Fox. To the middle, here's Giles. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Anderson. And it's Justin Winslow in for Jones. Free throw good, Giles. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
A nice shot by Gutteridge. Gutteridge has got himself on the board with 3 there.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Bielitsa with it. To the inside. 5 to shoot. Here's Gutteridge. He's covered by Bielitsa. Gutteridge can't get it to go.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
Offline. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Healed in at the small forward. Shot from 12. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Brooks with no one around. That 3 off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
An excellent finisher on those lob passes. If Bagley can get his hands to it, he will throw it down.
Here's Valanciunas. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket. The 3. Another shot. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Winslow's got his first points of the night.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Fox dishes to Bogdanovich. To the left wing. Bjelica inside. Covered by Winslow. Morant outside. Here's Brooks. Here's Valanciunas. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebound. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Bagley. Healed, the pass to Bagley. Back to Healed. To the middle. Bagley against Winslow. And it's Bagley that time on the assist by Healed. And the Kings lead by 15. It's Brooks on the wing. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Barnes is checked in for Sacramento. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
And Memphis making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Brooks for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
The kick out to Fox. Outside Bogdanovich. Right side Bagley. That shot misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Fox against Morant. Fox passes to Barnes. It's Bielitsa. Yep, that one goes.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback. What a game he's having on the boards. Even their big fellas can't keep him off the glass.
Bagley kicks to Barnes. Pass to Bogdanovich. Anderson against Bielitsa. Back to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fox finds Bielitsa. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Kings.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for De'Aaron Fox.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Bogdanovich after Memphis gets the 3. Wants to get it to Bielitsa and does, and it's good for 2. And the Kings lead by 18.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Bagley. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside, Fox. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Bielitsa passes to Fox. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Allen for the 3. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy.
Show us your skills.
A big congratulations to the 8 competitors who qualified in the first game day of the My Team Unlimited tournament. They beat out thousands of others, and we caught up with a couple of them afterwards.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So, welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to DA.
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, DA. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Aldridge out there with Trey Lyons. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Now, here's Bogdanovich. And stolen by Aldridge. And Forbes kicks to Murray. DeRozan passes to Murray. Double by Bogdanovich. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Kings fast break. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Murray. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Fox. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Aldridge, the pass to DeRozan. Here's Forbes, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game, and the first one drops. Both free throws good from Forbes. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. He dishes it to Bagley. The kick out to Fox. To the paint. Bagley, no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Inside and finished off by Bagley.
You know, Bagley can really get up and extend.
Down low. Back to Forbes. Murray outside. Pass to Aldridge. Murray outside. Off target with his 3. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
Always a consistent scorer, but DeRozan's work on his J has made him a perennial all-star.
Bagley kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. DeRozan dishes to Aldridge. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
It's an underrated strength of LaMarcus Aldridge, able to power in the shot even when being fouled.
Fox passes to Barnes. There's the pass to Bagley. It's Bielitsa. Lays it up off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the Spurs with possession. Sacramento making their last shot. He gets it in there. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless. Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
The feed to Aldridge. Outside for Murray. Outside DeRozan. Murray dishes to DeRozan. Murray the pass to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Here's Forbes. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Fox against Murray. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Fox. To the middle, and Bielitsa kicks to Bogdanovic, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Murray, the pass to Forbes. Here's DeRozan, covered by Barnes. Passes it to Forbes.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Blows the alley-oop jam. Spurs trail by 4. And here we go. Here's Wiles. Rebound by Bielitsa. Here's Barnes. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Attacking is one thing, but body control another, and Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Well, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Derek White. Bellinelli is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Mills in at the point.
Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active, and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
Outside, White. Spurs working the ball around now. Kicks to Mills. On the wing, Bellinelli. White down low. He's covered by Bazemore. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Pirtle.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
And it's Giles missing. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's White. Chalk up 2 there. White's got his first 2 points.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Parker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Giles the pass to Parker. That one off the back iron and out. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Pirtle. It's stolen by Hield. Now here's Bazemore, covered by Mills. And Joseph kicks to Parker. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Giles. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And here are the Kings now. And here is Holmes. Now the pass to Joseph. In the corner, it's Hield. Just 5 to shoot. Holmes. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively. And in the NBA, Richaun Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, GA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and team's interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot.
Here's Bellinelli following the basket by Buddy Hield. Here's Pirtle. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Astonishing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through it all.
Passes to Holmes. Here's Hield. Gay against Parker. They kick out to Hield. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Some changes for Sacramento. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Parker. Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Joseph. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Pirtle. Kyle comes in for Rudy Gay. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And Murray's subbed in for Patty Mills. For the finish, and it's Fox with the jam.
He gets so quick there in transition, does a good job of reading, and a nice finish.
DeRozan finds Murray. Back to DeRozan, to the paint. Here's Aldridge. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Richaun Holmes.
Clearly a foul.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Marvin Bagley comes in for Richaun Holmes. And it's Bogdanovich in for Hield. Doubled by Murray. Left side Bagley. Pass to Bielitsa. The shot that time not on target. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Feeds to Murray. Inside. The kick out to Walker. Offensive rebound. Murray outside. Walker dishes to Murray. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Fox passes to Giles. No good with the layup.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Sacramento with the advantage at the half. They lead by 10. Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
The difference to me has been their offense in the paint. When they've had a mismatch, they take full advantage. They're making smart entry passes, not trying to force the ball when the opening is not there.
Kenny, how do you...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Bobbed up there for Barnes. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to DeRozan. Murray with it. It's stolen by Bagley. Now, here's Bielitsa to the inside and stolen by Aldridge. Forbes the pass to Lyles. He kicks it to Murray. Dishes it to Forbes. Here's Lyles. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Bielitsa misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Parker dishes to Bagley. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Fields checked in for the Kings. And San Antonio also making a switch. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
Now think about this. Marvin Bagley is on a high school team, but you add to that the 2018 first overall pick in DeAndre Ayton. Can you imagine being 16 and stepping onto a gym floor with those two guys?
Here's Bellinelli, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bellinelli's got his first points in this one.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Hield the pass to Bagley. And stolen by Gay. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back to Mills. Over to the left wing. Lets the three fly. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
The pass to Joseph. Inside. Here's Bagley. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Giles comes in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. San Antonio also making some changes. Walker's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's White in for Patty Mills. White goes in, and there it is for him. White's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And it's Parker in the corner. Pass to Giles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. The Kings making a switch here. Bielitsa's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Aldridge is checked in. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pirtle kicks to Gay. Aldridge dishes to White. Outside, Walker. Here's Pirtle. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Pirtle's got 6.
When Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Fox passes to Holmes, and he converts the layup. And the Kings lead by 7.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Aldridge kicks to Pirtle. White dishes to Pirtle. Pass to Gay. And here's White. Pass to Gay. Aldridge with it. He's covered by Bielitsa. 6 on the shot clock. Walker. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Hield.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
And the Kings making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Lyle comes in for Pirtle, and Murray's subbed in for Rudy Gay. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Giles. Throws it up high.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
There's the pass to Lyles. Now here's Walker. Here's White. Got a hand on it. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
For three, Murray. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Kings lead by 8. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court right now for the Spurs, Murray out there with White. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. Barnes passes to Bielitz. Fox against White. They get it back. Back to Bielitz. Second chance shot. And Holmes throws it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Now Fox. And that one, good. Fox has got the lead up to 12 now for Sacramento.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
DeRozan passes to Lyles. On deep. Rebound by the Kings. Holmes got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by DeRozan.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Richaun Holmes. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Murray.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Lyles against Fox. Right side Bagley. Poked away, and the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. The feed now to Fox. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or, in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it 2 ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. And he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
Barnes passes to Bagley. It's good.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Forbes dishes to Murray. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Back to Murray. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Left side Fox. And it's Bagley in the corner. There's the dish to Barnes. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Fox. That one no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. DeRozan passes to Aldridge. Miles kicks to Aldridge. Wide open look here for Murray, and the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That'll be his second foul of the game. Sacramento leading by 11. Outside, Fox. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Barnes. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Murray kicks to Forbes. Corner shot. And it comes off the front of the rim. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Kings.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Marvin Bagley.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Bielitsa passes to Fox. Barnes outside. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Hield can't hit. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The open shot by Murray. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Assistant, Ring Forbes.
Left side Fox. Passes it to Bielitsa. The wide open look here for Fox. Off on that one. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good
The My Team Unlimited tournament is underway. The qualifying game days are underway, and we're talking to one member who has made it into the tournament. Welcome to 2K TV, MJ's TVs.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So how does that feel to be a part of the tournament, to potentially be the best My Team player in the world and win hundreds of thousands of dollars?
I've been trying to get in.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going up.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Bogdanovich. Left side Bagley. On the wing, Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. Kings moving the ball around. Bogdanovich, and off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Here is Favors. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Williamson kicks to Ingram. To the middle. Kicks it out to Williamson. For 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Over Holiday. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Ball dishes to Williamson. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Off with the layup. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And some changes here for the Kings. Giles checked in for Bielitsa, and it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. The Pelicans also changing it up. Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Bagley with the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Redick. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Fox against Holiday. Fox deciding where to go with it. Back to Hield. Releases from 15. Here's Bagley. Second shot opportunity. And it's Melly with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And then for New Orleans, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Now, here's Fox. He has 6. Pass to Giles. Poke loose. Now Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giles. Ken Bazemore comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And the Pelicans also making a change. Okafor's checked in. They grabbed their own miss. Holmes kicks to Joseph. Healed against Redick. 6 to shoot. Holmes lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Jackson passes to Hart. Outside Jackson. Okafor. It's good on the putback.
Boy, he's 6'11" and 275 pounds, so Okafor is really hard to keep off the glass on both ends. I think he does a nice job using his body and positioning himself for those extra shot opportunities.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
And Redick kicks to Jackson. Down low. Back to Okafor. The pass to Hayes. It could go, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Kings ahead, up by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Holmes, and it's Bazemore at the 3 spot. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Sacramento. Bogdanovich comes in for Hield. Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. Lonzo Ball comes in for Frank Jackson. Bielitsa with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The shot's good.
Well, I like the fact Okafor is a big guy who handles contact well. Not all big guys do. You got to do better than that if you're the defense.
Basket good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Hart the pass to Ball. Ingram attacking. The 8-footer. Ball kicks to Okafor. Shot clock at 6. Left side Favors. And stolen by Bielitsa. Here's Bazemore. And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now here's Bazemore. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Out to Favors, to the middle. Here's Okafor. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Sacramento leading by 5. Bogdanovich looking around. Over Okafor. Kings with the fresh shot clock. The Pelicans have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Ball up top. He's covered by Joseph. Hart the pass to Ball. New Orleans moving the ball around. Okafor. Ready by Bogdanovich. And for Sacramento, they're shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. That's good from Joseph on the assist by Bazemore. And the Kings lead by 7. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Holmes kicks it to Bazemore. A shot off that time, and New Orleans will come the other way. Outside Favors. Hart, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And Ball showing you nice activity on the defensive end. They're causing problems because of that reach and the quick hands.
Pass to Bielitsa. And here's Bazemore. Back to Bielitsa. Passes it to Holmes. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Okafor. Nicolo Melli comes in for Derek Favors. J.J. Redick's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Drew Holiday in for Hart. Inside, stolen by Ball. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. What'd you think about... And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him, so the Pelican 5 right now. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. Bogdanovich passes to Bielitsa. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside Holiday. The jump hook. It's hauled in by the Kings. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Bagley. Outside Fox. The offensive rebound. And Bielitsa kicks to Fox. Bogdanovich finds Fox. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Williamson. Favors. Great positioning on the putback.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
You've often heard it said that sometimes it boils down to who wants it, but who wants it is also tied to putting yourself in position to go get it.
Ball against Fox. Over Williamson. The kick out to Fox. Bogdanovich against Holiday. Bogdanovich dishes to Bagley. The second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Stolen by Holiday. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And you look at Ingram, and he is just so long, covering a ton of space. Exceptionally fast in transition, too.
Fox passes to Bagley. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And that one is good. Fox has got 8 points.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Williamson looking it over. Takes it off the glass. He has 5.
Capable of doing some real damage. Give Williamson the rock in a spot like that, and he is going to burn you.
Fox finds Barnes. Here's Bielitz. All sorts of time. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
On the wing, Holiday. High post Favors. Here's Williamson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Hart's checked in. 1:16 left to play in the third. Healed outside. To the inside. Giles. And it's Melly with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Keeps it alive, and the second chance effort by Jackson.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Hield attacking.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Here's Melly, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Barnes passes to Giles. Here's Hield. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Hield's got the game tied up here for the Kings. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Hart to the right side. Pass to Melly. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. Hart, no good. Hield left side.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Redick inside the line, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's Sacramento up 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. That's at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with Parker, and it's Giles in at the 5, home in the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 2. Redick is in the corner. Back to Holiday. Redick against Hield. That one a little long, and the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Some changes for Sacramento. Bagley comes in for Harry Giles. And it's Rashawn Holmes in for Parker. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. Bagley uses the glass to finish the layup. Bagley's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Kings. Pelicans trail by 4. And the wide open shot from Redick drops in the tray.
It's the main strength in Redick's game. His three-point shot. Lethal. This guy is a laser.
Hield against Redick. Fox passes to Bagley. To the paint. Barnes kicks to Holmes. Here's Hield. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on J.J. Redick.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come. Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Williamson, they get the rebound. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Right side favors. Williamson in the post. Working on Bagley. And it's Williamson missing. Hield finds Barnes. To the wing on the left. Bielitsa inside. Guarded by Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Ingram wide open. And Favors kicks to Holiday. Fox with the steal. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Pelicans trail by 8. Back to Favors. Ingram right side. From deep three-point range, Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hield attacking, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Holiday. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Here's Favors. Outside ball. Back to Favors. 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. Ball no good. Kings leading now by 9. The kick out to Fox. Sacramento moving it around. Ingram with the steal. Favors dishes to Holiday. And stolen by Barnes. And an intentional foul right there.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
Some changes for Sacramento. Parker's checked in for Bielitsa. Brewer comes in for Barnes, and Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. And here are the Pelicans. 11-point game. Jackson with it. Picked up by Bagley. Jackson passes to Hayes. Here's Melly. And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. And the layup's good off the glass.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Parker right side. Jackson against Joseph. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
So the Kings win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me...
Looking down upon the Tower Bridge spanning the Sacramento River here in the capital of California. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Bagley in at the 5. And it's in there.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Here's Valanciunas. That one drops for him.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now, here's Fox. To the middle, it's Bielitsa. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Winslow's shot is off. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. The feed to Bagley. Stolen by Winslow. Bagley the pass to Bielitsa. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
The Kings have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Yep, it counts.
Just a difficult shot that Barnes makes look so simple, so creative how he brushes off the defense.
Brooks with no one around. And again, Memphis no good.
They are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Will it go? Roush contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Outstanding focus by Valanciunas on the shot. He is just a big, strong player who brushes off opposing defenders.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Fox kicks to Barnes. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Brooks covering. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. The finish, and he goes in for the dunk.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Fox passes to Barnes. Back to Fox. On the wing, Barnes. 5 to shoot. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Giles checked in for Marvin Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. Jones, no luck. Sacramento leading by 9. Barnes dishes to Parker. Back to Barnes. Down low. Parker passes to Giles. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the shot is good.
Trying to become a better scorer on all 3 levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you call a typical NBA athlete.
AGA, hint the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
Here's Jones after the Kings pick up 2. And that one drops for him.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Fast break Memphis. Here's Jones. And he comes up with the deuce.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Pass to Joseph. Kings moving the ball around. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Milton passes to Gutterich. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Kings. 27 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Giles. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Jones for 3. The rebound by Giles. Now Barnes. And that one, good. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings looking at a 13-point. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Kings to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Rashawn Holmes out there with Giles, and it's Bazemore at the small forward. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
The Kings have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Bielitsa comes in for Giles. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. The 3 from Morant. No good that time. And the Kings going the other way now. And it's Fox with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2, and with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And Brooks gets it to go.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
Fox passes to Holmes. Outside for Bagley. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Brooks. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. And so Bazemore will bring it up for Sacramento. At one point, they led by 16. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
The fadeaway, and Jackson with the basket on the assist by Brooks.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s.
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up and banks it in. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
Bogdanovich passes to Bagley, and they pick up 2. And the Kings lead by 10.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Winslow finds Brooks. Plenty of space. Bagley with the rebound.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Inside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
The open shot by Brooks. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Brooks has got 7. Here's Fox. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Passes to Bielitsa. Back to Fox. Kings moving the ball around. Bagley the pass to Bielitsa. A beautiful reverse layup. Bielitsa's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Kings leading now by 12. Bogdanovich passes to Bagley. Back to Bogdanovich. To the wing right side. Clock at 6. Bazemore dishes to Bagley. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. 8 points for him.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
Morant with a wide open look. Rebound by Bielitsa. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Pass to Bagley. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Markers checked in for Bielitsa. Harrison Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. Healds checked in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. Bagley the pass to Parker. On the wing, Hield. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Anderson. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Good.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
Right side Bagley. 2 on the clock.
A beast defensively, Clark.
And that concludes the first half. Kings lead by 12.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie. And guys, some say the shooting guard position has been a little thin, but the sharpshooter and
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been quite a game for Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Both free throws good from Jackson.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 11 points.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
A 3 from Bogdanovic. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Jackson misses. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. It's good. 10 points for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
From deep, Brooks. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity. Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Buddy Hield comes in for Bogdanovic. The kick out to Fox. Back to Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
Barnes is just so well developed from anywhere on the floor.
Clark with a wide open look. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Fox has got 4 rebounds in this game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Fox with the steal. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
The powerful frame of Barnes went right through the foul like the defender wasn't even there.
Some changes for Sacramento. Jabari Parker's checked in for Harry Giles. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. And Memphis also making a switch. Elton's checked in. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. 1:57 left to play here in the 3rd. Holmes kicks to Parker. Shot clock at 5 to the inside. Holmes, good. Holmes got 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jones looking for an opening. They need this. And the layup is good. He's got 8. Sacramento leading by 13. Hield outside. There's the 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And the Kings making a change here. Bagley's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Left side, Jones. Anderson outside. Here's Clark. The shot, no good. So the Kings will take it the other way. Inside. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Barnes passes to Joseph. Back to Barnes. And the pass to Bagley. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for the Kings. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Jones. 6 to shoot. Hield can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Gutteridge for the pass to Jackson. Here's Gutteridge. Takes a 3. Barnes grabs the miss. On the wing, Hield. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bagley with the bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Got it up. And that one is off. And so it's Sacramento riding a 15-point lead at the end. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Bagley in at the 5 roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Bielitsa passes to Bagley, and he banks in the layup. And the Kings lead by 17.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of... He went high.
That was nice.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Knocked loose. Bogdanovich dishes to Hield. Bagley the pass to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
Giles checked in for the Kings. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. It's Bielitsa, pass to Giles. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Tipped away. Feeds it to Morant. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Fox has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Fox kicks to Hield. Back to Fox. On the wing, Hield. Back to Fox. To the middle. Clock at 6. And that one drops. Giles has got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Morant against Fox.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Reverses. It's rebounded by Memphis. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. That one's not going to go. Ready by Bogdanovich. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Harry Giles. And it's Barnes in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. The Grizzlies trail by 18. From deep. Rebounded by Holmes.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space. but that does make it a tougher shot.
Bielitsa passes to Hield. Fox against Morant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And Memphis also making a switch. Clark's checked in. Passes it to Brooks. Winslow wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's where Valanciunas is a handful, inside and on the block.
Kings leading now by 16. Now, here's Fox. He dishes it to Barnes. Down low. Morant against Fox. Barnes passes to Hield. Clock at 4. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Kings.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dillon's girth allows him to play right through it.
Pass to Bielitsa. Hield dishes to Barnes. He kicks it to Fox. Inside.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Kings.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
No good from Valanciunas. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And Bielitsa kicks to Hield. Bagley trying to free himself up. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Fox passes to Hield. Back to Fox. Barnes outside. In the corner, it's Hield. From past the arc, gets the bucket.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc.
And so it's Sacramento